We need to rethink what we consider necessities in life. You understand what I'm saying? Like a brand new car, or even a fairly new car, a used car, is not a necessity necessarily. I've managed to survive with the same car for years and years and years. Okay, I would love to have a new car. Okay, I'd like to have a 60-inch, LCD TV too. But those are things that, although I could afford during certain times, I refused to buy because I knew I could see the impending problems coming. I knew that I didn't have enough buffer zone. Okay, and that's the problem. Americans aren't recognizing their buffer zones. Okay, so instead of pointing the finger, like, okay, let's take the auto companies for example. They're, oh my God, showing up in their Learjets, okay, begging Congress for money. Man, that frustrates me. This is so typical of the American consumerism ideology that, ignore the signs. Don't take steps to ensure your future. And when you get into trouble, turn to somebody who you think has money to help bail you out. I mean, bailout is the right term. These are bailouts. Okay? We need to start taking responsibilities, yes, you too, Detroit, for your own actions. You don't see Toyota's going through a slump, but you don't see them begging for money. Okay? The reason why you guys, you automotive companies, GM, Ford, and Chrysler, the reason why you're begging for money right now is because you did not seize the opportunity when it was there, when our country was in a good economic state where money was plentiful. You didn't put enough R&D money and passion into alternative energy vehicles. Okay? Look at the EV1. That was GM's ticket to the future. Okay? You could have been like Toyota. You could have secured a Prius-like product. And now you're coming out with a Volt and all this other stuff. It's a little too, look at the news. It's a little too little. It's a little too late. You had your chance. America, we had our chance, okay? We had our chance to save. Okay? Our grandparents knew how to save money. They went through the Depression. They went through World War II. They knew what hard times were. Okay? They knew what it was like to have to skimp. And, hey, look, heating with wood, okay? We need to use our minds. We need to, instead of being a consumer orientated society, we need to start concentrating on doing things for ourselves. Growing your own food. I mean, just even a small little garden in your backyard, okay? Heating with wood, for example. This right now, I'm being heated by wood that I've cut off my own property, okay? And I've got a bicycle with an alternator hooked up to it. I watch TV off human power. There's things that you can do, that aren't necessarily all that expensive. Okay, that you can use. It's about a mindset. It's not about it's not about what you buy or what you don't buy. We need to change the way we think about our opinions of what we think we need. Some of the things you think you need, you don't need. There are so many other people in this world that are less off, that are just as happy, okay, that feel like they live with the same quality of life because they've learned to not have such extravagant desires, okay? Not everybody has to be a millionaire. Learn to be happy with what you have. Continue to work towards the future, but don't try to overstep your economic bounds. Learn to save money. And that is the way we can turn the economy around. It starts from the bottom up. Okay? Obama is not going to solve our economic issues. The American people, as individuals, with their human capacity to think and to reason and to use logic, are the answer to the economic problem. It's one person at a time, one family at a time, that is going to turn the situation around. No bailout. Okay, people are wishing, well, why don't they bail us, instead of bailing out Wall Street, why don't they bail out individuals? Why don't they bail out the American people? The bailouts aren't the answer. The bailouts are not going to change the situation. It's like taking out a loan to get out of or using a credit card. Come on, people, try to think. It's like using a credit card to get through a financial crisis time. It comes back to bite you later because you have to pay it back. Nothing is for free. So you have to learn to live more economically, okay? And for that, all I can say is when I was a kid, we didn't have electricity. We didn't have hot running water, okay? We used an outhouse. We used propane lights. I had experience in how to live frugally, inexpensively. Okay, I'm not saying that everybody should live that way. I'm not living that way. I mean, I have electricity now. But what I'm saying is, it is possible to live a more economically and environmentally friendly manner. Okay, and sometimes being environmentally friendly also means being economically friendly. Okay, right now we are not living an economically friendly lifestyle. Okay, or environmentally friendly. So it's going to change a mindset. Just like we approach the American Family Unit, we also need to approach the American Family Checkbook. And we need to start reevaluating what we think are priorities, high priorities in life. A brand new car, folks, is not a priority, and I think a lot of us are starting to realize that. But this is a new realization. This is something that I've known for decades. I mean, ever since I entered into adult life, I've realized that there are certain things that I can learn to live without, and while my friends are out there blowing their money on things they don't need. Okay, you know, things that they want. We need to try to control our desires just a little more. Okay, so that's the smack word of the day. Okay, learning to be smarter with your money, learning to balance your checkbook more wisely, and to curtail our desires so that we can actually live within our means instead of living within our given credit, okay, which is way beyond our means at this point in time. And that's how we got into the situation in the first place. Remember that before you sign on the dotted line. All right, smack on the economy. Good luck, everybody. You know, looking forward to Obama taking office, and even though things are looking tough right now, I am hopeful for the future. I think, and I believe in the power of American dedication. Okay, I believe that we can turn this around. We came out of the Great Depression. This is not the Great Depression. It's not as bad. Okay, so all the more reason why we should be able to turn this around. Okay, this is not a death sentence for our society. Okay, America is not finished yet. So don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't throw your hands up in the air and say, "Oh, we're going down the tubes." We're not going down the tubes. We can still turn this around. It's not too late. All right, smack out.